Problem 2 gets a little more interesting, and part of it is because it's easy to forget that you've got parallel lines. You can be looking at this problem and not kind of see the angle relationships in terms of which ones they are. So depending on your figure, you always have the option to draw in your picture, as long as you don't change the picture. So for example, what I'm going to do so I can understand this, I'm going to just go ahead and extend these lines. Because now I can see more clearly the parallel lines in my transversal. I can see that I've got my two parallel lines right here, and I've got my transversal. And now that I have that, it's easier for me to recognize that 4x plus 5 and 3x plus 11 would be corresponding angles. They're in the same spot, slid down the transversal, just sliding down. Well, if lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are congruent. So I can come down here and say 4x plus 5 must be equal to 3x plus 11. I'm going to go ahead and do two steps at once. I'm going to move the 5 over here, and I'm going to move the 3x over here. So I'm just going to do both at once, because why not? So when I put all that together, 4x minus 3x just gives me x, 11 minus 5 gives me 6. And I can find x equals 6 right there. Apparently pre-period is starting. See if I can finish this up before the next 5-minute bell. So, I know that x is 6. Now, I gotta find that guy right there. But I need a connection to get to there. So, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Let's just go right here. If I plug 6 in, 4 times 6 gives me 24. Add a 5 on there, I'd get 29 degrees. Okay? So then, my relationship that I'm going to take advantage of, I've got a linear pair. This is a straight line. You can assume, the one thing I'll let you assume in a geometric picture, that I've got a straight line right here, which means that these two must add up to 180. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to say that I have 3y plus 1 plus my top angle must be 180. They are supplementary. They form a linear pair or a straight line. Go ahead and combine like terms. 3y plus 30 equals 180. I can subtract 30 to the other side. 3y is equal to 150. Divide both sides by 3, and y is 50 degrees.